It is indeed an honor and pleasure for me to be called upon to introduce our guest speaker for this evening, Dr. the Honorable Ewart Brown. You will see in your program Dr. Brown's biography provided by him to the BIU. That is what Dr. Brown wants you to know about him. However, I intend to tell you some things about Dr. Brown that he may not want you all to know because he hasn't included that information in his biography. I have known Dr. Brown all of my life, as we were both born in the same year and grew up in flats next door to each other. I'm sure everyone in this room knows that I am Dr. Brown's great defender. Some even believe that he pays me like he pays his other legal staff, but that is not so. Blood is thicker than water, and I do defend my relatives and friends when they are right. And in my opinion, Dr. Brown is always right. But he is sometimes wrong. This is not the first time that I've introduced Dr. Brown. I had an occasion during the 2007 election campaign to introduce Dr. Brown. I was in Gibbons Company one day and talking to one of the sales ladies who told me in no uncertain terms that I can't stand Dr. Brown. I asked her if she had ever met him, and she said no. As fate would have it, when I went to the PLP offices later that day, Dr. Brown was there. I told him that I wanted to introduce him to someone and asked him if he would come with me to Gibbons Company, which he did. And we drove to Gibbons Company from PLP headquarters in GP1. Dr. Brown, Wanda Hinton Brown, and I to meet this lady. So I introduced him to the lady in question. Needless to say, from that day on, the lady in question fell in love with Dr. Brown, and she too has become one of his great defenders. Dr. Brown has not included in his biography that he is a man who believes in the importance of family. I know for a fact that he does all within his power to keep his family, and I mean extended family, cousins, aunts, uncles, whoever, intact. I also know that he does what he can to assist his family, whether it's with a word of encouragement when we feel that we just can't go on, and I've been there, or something more tangible, like a bouquet of flowers from Jimmy. Dr. Brown also does what he can to assist others in the community. All of us should know about the many scholarships and other funding initiatives that he is involved with, including Bermuda Health Foundation, scholarships to Howard University, funding for young Bermudians involved in track and field and football, just to name a few. Contrary to popular belief, there are no cedar beams in Dr. Brown's house. At least in the one on A.P. Owen Road. I visited his home on several occasions and even had a tour when he first moved in, and there was no evidence of Bermuda cedar beams. There is no fireplace, so he could not have burned them for warmth on a cold winter's night. Many have recognized Dr. Brown as one of Bermuda's strong leaders. Even William Sewell Sr., the father of the outgoing editor of the Royal Gazette, Bill Sewell, recognized Dr. Brown in August 7, 2010 as one of the strong leaders in his lifetime, and he included Sir Stanley Sperling, Sir Henry Tucker, and Sir John Swan. Mr. Sewell, William Sewell Sr. wrote in that letter to the editor, "I think Dr. Braun is among them, not only because he has been a strong leader, but also because he has the ability to get things done." One other thing I will say about Dr. Braun before I take my seat: he follows instructions well. Whenever I've made a suggestion to him and told him what to do, he usually follows my advice. Right, Dr. Braun? It is evident by the number of people that are here this evening that Dr. Braun is much loved by many of us. There are those who were happy when he retired from politics, and there are many more of us who wish that he had stayed on for just one more term. Be that as it may, Bermuda and the diaspora is still benefiting from the wisdom of this most amazing man that I'm proud to call a cousin and a real friend. But before I end, Dr. Braun, I hope you can do something for Fletch tomorrow. The least you could have done, Dr. Braun, was wore a pink tie tonight.